Good day, kids! It's me, Teacher Kwin, and we have here our new lesson in health with the title Why You Get Sick. So, this presentation is prepared and will be presented to you by yours truly, Teacher Queenie Cantor. Now, please watch this video and let us know why you get sick. Last time, children, I already discussed to you how to get healthy, right? And now, let us determine, my dear children, why do we get sick? Especially you as a young child, why you get sick? So no one wants to get sick. We don't want to have sick, especially during this pandemic, my dear children. So when you are sick, you feel weak, don't you? So you don't feel good, and that you are lazy to get up, so you feel weak. You do not feel strong enough to do things you love, just like running, dancing, playing basketball, and other activities. And when you are sick, it also becomes harder to study. So your brain might not function well is because you are sick. There are even times when you need to be hospitalized for a couple of days just to get well and to regain your strength. Therefore, when you are sick, children, you have to stay away from people, or you may need to stay away from other people that you love to protect them from getting sick too. So if you are sick, we don't want others to get sick too, right? So therefore, we have to stay away or isolate ourselves for a moment until we get well, so that they can too, can be protected from any viruses or bacteria that is brought to us by our sickness. Alright. So when you fail to practice good health habits, taking good care of your body will become weak, meaning maluya, children. The body's ability to fight against sickness and diseases is lessened. So we will not be able to fight our sickness and the diseases that might attack our body or that might happen to our body. It's because that we are not taking care of our body. So when left untreated, kung hindi mabulong, children, a disease can affect and a child's growth and development will be also affected. So that is why you have to take good care of your body. Not just your body, but of course, you have to have your good, healthy habits. So there are diseases that are contagious. When we say contagious, my dear children, meaning it's communicable or makaralaton. This means that the disease can spread or it can be passed from one person to another person. Therefore, this type of disease is called communicable disease. For example, you have there your cough or dry cough. So once you cough in front of the people, maybe you may spread some viruses or bacteria and it can transfer to other person. And if those person's children catch those bacteria and viruses from another person who has these diseases, they too, the other persons also can get sick, or they might also have the disease that the other person has. So let's proceed. You have it there, communicable disease. Once again, when we talk about communicable disease or diseases, these are contagious or makaralaton. So communicable diseases, my dear children, are often caused by germs. That is why you have to clean always your hands and your body, because germs that can make you sick can be found everywhere. You cannot see them, of course, because they are very small. Especially during this pandemic, we are fighting COVID-19. And the virus coming from this strain, my dear children, is we cannot see them. That is why we have to be careful. We have to wear our mask when we go out and observe social and physical distancing to avoid sickness, especially you children that you are at a young age, and it is very hard if you got sick. Alright? So once again, it is caused by the germs, usually those diseases. So what causes these communicable diseases? So it can be spread by direct contact or indirect contact. So let us see, my dear children, what are the causes of this communicable diseases. Alright, let's proceed first. So you can get germs from the following sources. So especially the very first one here is from the people. These people includes, it can be the family, family member, your classmate, playmate, or other people you meet or see. So you have to be careful, children, especially once again during these trying times that we have this pandemic, that we all pray that soon it will be over, right? But right now, what we can do is we have to be careful as always. Stay at home as much as possible so that we cannot get this communicable or contagious diseases that we cannot see. So do not go closer to people that who are sick, especially if they are coughing, even if they're just coughing or sneezing, my dear children. You don't have to go closer with them, and of course always observe social distancing always, because we cannot see those viruses and bacteria, especially the germs. So you have to be cautious, my dear children. Once again, we can get germs from people. This people can be your family member, classmate, playmate, or others. The next one right here is you have there your animals. Alright, so diseases can also be from animals. It can be from your pet dog, the cat, or bird. It can also be from the insects, just like the mosquitoes that carry germs. So you have to be careful with your cats and dogs. Do not play with them, especially they don't go to the veterinarian or they don't have the vaccine for rabies or anti-rabies, my dear children, because once they bite you, there's a possibility that they can transmute those diseases or viruses or germs to your body. So you have to be careful with your pets, not just your pets, but also you have to shield yourself from those mosquitoes. Of course, mosquito bring dengue, right? And those pets can also bring germs, and of course rabies once they have bitten you. So you have to be careful with your pet animals, and not just to animals, children, but also to things. So things can also cause germs, diseases, and viruses, especially if these are not clean. For example, your pillows and blankets. When we say pillows, these are your ulunan. Blankets, imong nga habal. Right? So it can have germs. Oh, not just these pillows and blankets, but the utensils that we use for eating, just like your spoons, forks, glasses, they might also have germs. So you have to be careful, children, that those things that you use, especially when eating, because you put this inside your mouth, right? So you have to be careful that these are clean and well sanitized. Always wash your hands and use hand sanitizers or alcohol. Always remember, my dear children, that during these trying times, you have to stay safe as much as possible. That is it for our lesson for today. Always remember that communicable disease can be transferred from one person to another person. And we have it here, my dear children, that 3 possible causes of bacteria, viruses, and the germs that we know that can cause diseases. Okay, so it can be from people. Next, from the animals, and from things. That's it for our lesson, my dear children. Thank you so much for watching. Always stay safe and God bless you always.